We got time, we got time, we got time, we got time.
And you are now listening to We Move Against the Tides radio on KUSF.org. My name is Victor Vai, and I'll be your host for today. How's everybody doing? It's good to be back. We actually didn't have our show last week because of Thanksgiving, so it's nice to be back in the studio playing some local music off of the in conjunction with the music website WeMoveAgainstTheTides.com or WMATT.com dubmat. So we got some good music to play today. It's been a while, so we've had some time to set a good playlist for y'all. You know, bring it back. It's finals. We're in that dreadful time. It's really, really tough and hard and scary and horrible, but we're gonna get through it, and it's gonna be good, and we're gonna, you know, have a good time. So yeah. That song that we just played was Time by Big Tree. Up next today we have Garrett, who is actually half of Natives, and he performs with Nick Pilgrim in their band Natives. So we've actually played their stuff on air before. So he's going to bring in some music, and we're just going to talk and have a good time. So this song is called Francois Verlet.
Feet a little more smooth. Still I'm talking to you real smooth. By the way you live. Corner store already knows my name. Smoking my mouth, they produce the flame. I know all the rules to play this game. So hey, you'll be with. To them real close, give them taste of what they want to know. And I wonder like a haunted ghost, make sure that you know that it was. Now you're low, oh, oh, the crowd, oh, oh, that's the cause. You'll find out you're fake, just wait and see.
And that was Francois Verlet. I completely chopped that up. I'm terribly sorry. Garrett, Nick, please don't hate me forever. I really try. Maybe Garrett can tell us how to say the title of that song when he comes in. Up next, I'm going to play a song. This is The Inspiration by Dregs 1, but it's featuring Telly Prego and Patience, who, of course, if you listened 2 weeks ago, they were on air guest hosting with me, and they were just great. They actually freestyled on air, and it was awesome. So big ups to Telly Prego and Patience. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for supporting. It's much, much appreciated. You guys are awesome. So here it is, The Inspiration by Dregs 1, featuring Telly Prego and Patience.
It's Dregs 1, baby. Man, I've been wanting to rock this beat since like high school, man. And I got all my brothers with me in the studio right now. It's finna go down. I'm a Frisco representative, man. I really am a part of this community, you know what I'm saying? So I'ma kick this shit like this, a little dedication. Check it out. I've been on the under for so long, but I came so far. Man, I be on more tracks than them cable cars. Spitting vivid descriptions of city life that we live in. Your freestyles, I be kicking. You can feel the sucker free spirit pumping through me. The beat is bumping truly, but it wouldn't be nothing without the OGs that school me. Shady ladies who fool me, real chicks who stood down from the groupies. All the city kids wild and unruly. My life ain't a movie, it's a blend of heavenly memories that make my destiny the way that it was meant to be. A living masterpiece on the walls, fuck a art gallery. Graffiti ain't never been a salary, and neither is rapping. I ain't tripping off the checks that you cashing. I'ma carve my own slice and take my own ration in my own fashion. To the day that I'm passing, the flow is for show, everlasting. Please consider this a dedication. So all the folks that ever gave me inspiration. I'm just so thankful that my music's in rotation. Started in the scope and spread to the whole nation. Please consider this a dedication. So all the folks that ever gave me inspiration. I'm just thankful that my music's in rotation. Started in the scope and spread to the whole nation.
Frisco is my inspiration, especially when it's pretty late. How can any hate when you overlooking the cityscape? From the rumble of the street cars rolling by, I know that I coincide with the 4 and 5. When I see the sun rising over Turtle Hill, I forget my obstacles and how them hurdles feel. But when the sun sets, I can't describe the feeling. It's the same as when the fog is coming across the ceiling. Reminds me of the late nights bombing till my paint's gone. Hitting every neighborhood like it ain't wrong. We remain strong for everyone that is gone. Rest in peace in one, your legacy lives on. I do this for my folks from the city who don't have a voice. The ones who probably do it all again if they had a choice. The city's where I'm from, I cherish it forever. And be sure to represent it in my out-of-state endeavor, San Francisco.
Consider this a dedication. So all the folks that ever gave me inspiration. I'm just so thankful that my music's in rotation. Started in the scope and spread to the whole nation. Please consider this a dedication. So all the folks that ever gave me inspiration. I'm just so thankful that my music's in rotation. Started in the scope and spread to the whole nation.
My flow eternal, I was born as a rap cat. Dancing to shadow microphones and never hold back. Keep that soul alive, never missing a heartbeat. It's that 4 and 5, lost in fog in the cold breeze. I carry on tradition, game lace from my OG. Put it down in hella records with the homie TD. Shouts to Nick P, still got streets on lock. Occupying sound waves with a beat that knock. So respect it, independent hustling representing. Hungry to shine, I take it back to the origins. Like Cyphers at a house party. Rolling through thick with my whole posse. Doubt that you can harm me, pop me, I think not. I came to bring the pain, it's the purest of hip hop. It don't stop, we keep it moving, keep it lit. And you can see it on my fitted when I roll through, bitch. It's Frisco.
Please consider this a dedication. So all the folks that ever gave me inspiration. I'm just so thankful that my music's in rotation. Started in the scope and spread to the whole nation. Please consider this a dedication. So all the folks that ever gave me inspiration. I'm just so thankful that my music's in rotation. Started in the scope and spread to the whole nation.
And I want to give another thanks to Telly Prego and Patience for coming on in last show, which was 2 weeks ago. We had a great time. And that podcast is actually now up on the website on WeMoveAgainstTheTides.com. If you're just tuning in, this is We Move Against the Tides Radio on KUSF.org. My name is Victor Valle, hosting, playing some local music from the San Francisco Bay Area. So we have a bunch of great artists out here. So, of course, we have a bunch of great material to play as well. This next artist is actually a University of San Francisco student. Well, he is, and he actually has this duo with his brother. Their name is Blouse. So Nathan Blaustone, who actually came in a couple of weeks ago, we had a chance to talk and just hang out. And he was actually playing a show that night at the Milk Bar, and I heard it went really well. So Nathan, if you're listening, thanks for coming on. We appreciate it. So here it is. The song is called You Stress.
Get your hands off of my man. You hear me, girl? Get your hands off of him.
and that was You Stress by Blouse. So just another thank you to Nathan Blaustone for coming on. And it's great to have all these local artists who are just willing to sit down and talk to us. And, you know, there's so much great talent in the Bay Area, so it's awesome to kind of get everybody's name out. And that's what we do. That's what We Move Against the Tides does. So it's a great honor to be able to sit down and talk to all these talented people in the Bay Area. With that being said, if you're listening and if you're an artist in the Bay Area, this is actually our second to last show, but we are looking for people to come on air and guest host with us next semester. And that will start toward the end of January. And then next show, we will be having one last show next week and then calling it a break for a little while. Because, you know, we got to take a break too sometimes. Just saying. But the music website will still be running, so you can check out WeMoveAgainstTheTides.com. You can see there's some great stuff right now. Peppa Hill, who just wrote a review on the Thorough tape by A1, which is amazing. We'll be playing one of the tracks off of there. And we also have the podcast from the last show, which was a great show. And there's the second freestyle that Patience and Telly Prego did was just amazing, completely on point. So you definitely gotta check that out. Up next, I'm gonna be playing a song by Destroy Nate Allen. The song is called Great Idea. These guys are amazing, and they're actually on tour right now. So they'll be back in the Bay Area in about 2 weeks, I believe. So look out for them, and definitely look out for some shows that they'll be having. This is off of the album With Our Powers Combined.
We played Settlers and we drank some Oregon chai. Baby, when I'm with you, yes, you make me feel alive. Say absence makes the heart grow fonder. And it's true. 'Cause baby, when I'm not with you, you're where I'm headed to. Got a great idea, baby. Got a great thing going on. The whole day working with my nose stuck in a book. When I saw you smiling, you were worth a second look. Picked you up, it was raining, gave you a friend a ride home. Counting down the minutes till we could be alone. Got a great idea, baby. Got a great thing going on. You're making dinner while I'm writing this song. Wish it would come faster, but it's not taking too long. 'Cause I consider myself lucky to have a best friend such as you. 'Cause you're right there helping me with what I'm going through. Got a great idea, baby. Got a great thing going on. Got a great idea, baby. Got a great thing going on. We got a great idea, baby. We got a great thing. Got a great idea, baby. We got a great thing. We got a great thing. We got a great thing.
And that was Great Idea by Destroy Nate Allen. Some great folks coming down. Like I said, they'll be down in a couple of weeks, so they'll probably have some shows. Hopefully we can catch a show with them next semester sometime. And if you're listening, yeah, we want to do a show with you. Yeah, that was a hint. Up next, going to be playing a couple songs, just giving a little mic break. But we're playing a couple songs, so here it goes. This song is called Hold It by the Dramatics.
We ran out of love and mistakes to be forgiven. It's something you and I already faced before. Hold it, when you see me going, and my heart is broken. sunsets, no more lullabies. No more freckled clouds on endless skies. No more holding your face in my hands, lost in your eyes. No more chemistry. No more could you be. No more love for me. No more wondering how long can we lie together. We belong as alibis. No more holding your breath when I blow on your neckline. No more tapestries. No more could you be. No more love for me. 'Cause I know tomorrow the story that follows. You'll be who you'll be and see me for me, and I can't have that again. So let's let friends be friends. No more sunsets, no more lullabies. No more freckled clouds on endless skies. No more holding your breath when I blow on your neckline. No more chemistry. No more could you be. No more love for me.
You are now listening to We Move Against the Tides radio on KUSF.org. We just played a couple songs for you. So the first song that we played was called Hold It by the Dramatics. The one after that was Fishhook Esquire by Plastic Villains, who are a USF favorite. And the song we just played right now was No More Sunsets by Rome Bauer. In the studio right now, we have Corey. What's up,
Hi,
Corey?
guys.
Yeah, so Corey's just hanging out, eating Cheez-Its and chilling. So we're both kind of dying from finals, but we're going to make it through somehow.
We will. Also, let's have a moment of silence for the Dramatics, because supposedly they've disbanded. We're not really sure what's going on, but just want to take some time to say that they're really cool dudes, and we look forward to see what they do in the future.
Yeah, and let's all hope that they don't disband so we can catch one of their shows.
I've already caught one. I don't know about you.
Well, I mean, I haven't caught a Dramatics show, but Corey and I are looking forward to a French cassette show that we're going to go to the 11th of December, which should be really good.
So excited right now. And Destroy Nate Allen, our good friends, are coming back to the Bay Area for a series of shows. So interactive, sing-along, folk punk.
Yeah, I think we might actually end up turning a Smith song into a folk punk song, to be honest.
Oh my God, don't tempt me.
Awesome. Well, I think that's going to end up happening, so look forward to that. I was actually just talking to the audience or people listening about our plans for next semester. We got a lot of things that we got planned out, so we actually have plans for a 1-year show anniversary for We Move Against the Tides 1 year, and it's going to happen.
And it works out perfectly because it's like 2 days after my birthday, and what better present is there than being involved with something so much fun as We Move Against the Tides.
Exactly, because We Move Against the Tides kind of rules. I'm just saying.
We're just saying.
And we're not biased at all.
No. What? Bias? Ridiculous. We actually hate our job, so...
If you're just tuning in, you're listening to We Move Against the Tides Radio. This is a radio show in conjunction with We Move Against the Tides and KUSF.org. We cover local and underrated artists in the Bay Area, and we've actually had some great talent come through so far. We're actually on our 5th show as of now.
It's so crazy.
It's
it feels
crazy.
like yesterday was the 5th show, and Jeff Desira was
Ooh.
was running late. Hey, you did that the entire show, so
I did. I'm actually really bad with names, and let's not talk about that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's crazy to know that we're gonna have 6 shows by the end of the semester. But it's awesome and it's great. I want to thank everybody who's come out and supported us and has listened to us. I'm talking to you, Alex, and everybody who's just been there for We Move Against the Tides and definitely supported the cause. We just had a knock at the door, so we might have a visitor. But before then, I'm gonna be playing a song we just reviewed, or Pepe Hill just reviewed A1's mixtape, The Throw mixtape, which is amazing. And this is my favorite track, so I'm a bit biased, but it's probably one of the best tracks off of the album. The track is called Nostalgia.
What up, y'all? It's D Sharp State of Mind Radio. We got my man A1 in the building.
What up, what up?
And we was going to interview him, but I just want to do something different, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to throw out a year. And I just want you to let the people know what you was feeling like in that year.
Okay.
Like, what was going through your mind. You know what I'm saying? Let's start with 1992.
92, well let's rock and roll. Not long ago I was sitting on the potty with the lolly and the snotty nose, messing with my sister's dollies, breaking off the heads of the cans and taking off the clothes of the Barbies. Big sis, I'm sorry, but you remember how we had that Atari, then switched to Mario Brothers? It was my dad's. I was sad when him and my mommy broke up, cause it was hard for a son seeing his father go. Like, see you later, sayonara, and he out the door. And at the time, you see, that rocked me like a body blow. I had always hoped that maybe they get back together, but they probably won't. Do they love each other? Nah, they probably don't. Shit, that's hard to cope with, man. I'm 5 years old, man of the house, trying to amount to my mommy's hopes.
Wow, that was deep, man.
Keeping it real, man.
Moving right along. Why don't we go to 2003?
Oh, high school? Well, let's do it live. I'm still young, I'm still suffering from foolish pride. I get a lady's number like, baby, what you wanna do tonight? A cutie pie with booty, I'ma be slumbering with you tonight. But I was humble when this dude from my high school had died. Cause if you knew him, you would think he was the coolest guy. A straight A student, so I never knew the reason why. He gave in and submitted, committed suicide. Maybe the world we live in wasn't meant for you and I to live in. Got it set up like a prison, make you lose your mind. Trapped in this wicked system, who decide what rules apply? Who decide who shine in the shoes and whose shoes will shine? I know I'm drifting, but I'm tripping. What I do for dimes and pennies, they won't even do for Benjamins. That isn't right.
Oh, man, you know I feel that, man.
Feel me, bro?
So why don't we just go to 2008?
2008, well let's get it in. I'm hustling 10 to 10 while working a 9 to 5. I remember back in the days how I used to rise and shine. Now I'm waking up in the days without no kind of drive. I know right now's not my time to die, but somehow on the real I don't feel like I'm alive inside. Cause time and time again when I'm trying to win I fail. So you tell me why in the hell should I try again? Then I remembered that my homie once told me he'd rather spend his time hustling than wondering what might have been. And he was right again. I ain't got shit to lose, but I bet tomorrow morning I'm gonna hit the snooze. Button up my shirt before work, gotta lace my shoes, put on my pants, then do a dance just to pay my dues. Then maybe when I'm 65 I could take a cruise. How that sound?
Sounds like you come a long way, man. So why don't you tell me about now?
Now, it's like make it happen. For once I'm feeling like I really might make it rapping. Packed house, people paid the fee to see the main attraction. Turns out that attraction's me. Guess we gaining traction. Put together the team, it's kinda nice to see how quickly we accomplishing dreams from simply taking action. But still I wait with bated breath. I ain't afraid of death, but life is short and we still haven't made it yet. We not rich and tired from the tension, cause if moms can't pay mortgage, she'll have to sell her house. And my pop just said he maybe won't retire with a pension, so I'm caught up in the cheese trap, not trying to kill a mouse, but I know so many wanna take a stab at this rap stuff, and all I have's a microphone and message though. Even that's enough for me to bust out with this abacus, cause that's what it's gonna take to count all of my blessings, bro.
So shout out to creator or whoever, you put me in a good place and I try to make it better. Thanks again.
Wow. Sounds like you're on your way, brother. Hey, you got any shout outs before we get up out of here?
Yeah, definitely, man. First of all, shout out to the universal force that blessed me with the gift of a happy life so far, you know? Because a lot of people can't say the same. My family for supporting me always. My sister, my mom, my dad, my thousands of cousins, aunties, and uncles all over the world. Shouts out to my Frisco natives too, cause, you know, we might be the last ones left, you feel me? All my bros from the Mission, my North Beach family, Fillmore, HP, Sunset, everywhere, man. Special shouts to my partners, Ill Quos, RM, the OG Blackmail team, my brother Sackmaster, ATG, my RMA homies, my Raw Dad homies, and especially Boo Star, Charlie Boy, the homie Smooth. Cause without y'all, none of this would be possible for real. And Busha, I know things change a lot, but it's still nothing but love between us, please believe that. Rest in peace to my grandparents. Rest in peace to the man who taught me how to rap Big Tuna. Rest in peace to D-Mac, man, we really miss you, bro. And free my brother Calvin. It's just too many people to name, so if I forgot anyone, then just know I got love for you all too. I just need you to know that, you know, thanks again.
And that was Nostalgia. I'm telling you, that's probably the best song off of the album, but like I said, I'm pretty biased. We actually just got joined by Garrett from Natives. You want to say hi, Garrett?
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah, so we're just hanging out right now. He's getting his music ready to play. So do you want to talk a bit about Natives and, you know, when you guys started and stuff? I know it was just recently.
Yeah, definitely. We've been playing together for 6 weeks, maybe 7 or so. Just 4 friends. We're just decided to start playing some music together. Nico.
Yeah, so Nick Pilgrim, he's actually been covered on the website before.
Yeah, so it's really started with him because he had all these songs.
Yeah.
And he just didn't want to play a show by himself one night. So a few days before, we pulled some stuff together. And we've just been playing shows since then.
Nice, that's awesome. So actually, I have a quick question while you're getting ready and before we play the next song. Mm-hmm. So I was sent the song by Nick Pilgrim. It's like, is it Francois? I don't
know how to say it either.
so nobody knows how to say it.
Right,
I'm sorry. We're just gonna keep on chopping it up the entire show until someone tells us how to say it.
Okay, yeah, I'll look it over and I'll just make a definitive decision.
There we go. Yeah, and we'll make sure that that's just gonna be it from now on.
Okay, that's a good idea.
Awesome, cool. So while Garrett's getting that stuff ready, I'm going to play another song. This song's, actually this band, I actually went to go see them before the holidays this past weekend. Amazing show. It was completely electric. I've never felt such a connection watching a band before. And I mean, it was at Café du Nord, which if you've been there, it's a small little bar. It was just absolutely amazing. So shout out to Soulwave for the great show, for giving me some press passes to go and check you guys out, and for the interview after the show, because literally 20 minutes after the show, after some craziness and almost getting shut down, after an exploding fire extinguisher, after the crazy mess that happened at that show, you guys sat down and talked to me, so I really appreciate it. So this song we actually had the exclusive featured exclusive view of their new music video for the song Fire It Up. So you can check that out on WeMoveAgainstTheTides.com. And for now, here's the song.
I'm a fire from all your loving, wild from all your fighting, but baby, tell me that's just fine. When you think about your brothers and dreaming of your lovers, everyone that you left behind, do you trust and now your instincts combust with the flame of desire? While I'm winking at my demons and breathing in the silence of fire. So don't you, 'cause I know you need me, and say, turn around, you've been playing those games. I wanna lift you up and chop you once I've had enough. And I told you like you wanted me, told you like you taunted me, stripping out that same damn show. And I'm waking all my visions, escaping those collisions, and shaking off that undertow. And I'm touching smoking spirits, I'm clutching to the whims of my woes. While I'm wading through the ashes and flames, and past the tales of your soul. So don't you, 'cause I know you need me, and I know you want me. Fight up, baby, come on, fight up, baby, come on, fight up, baby, 'cause we're right on time. Oh, fight up, baby, come on, fight up, baby, come on, fight up, baby, if we're right on time. Fight up, baby, come on, fight up, baby, come on, fight up, baby, if we're right on time. Fight up, baby, come on, fight up, baby, come on, fight up, baby, if we're right on time. Fire, fire, rising from the wires. Won't you fire, fire it up? Fire, fire, dripping with desire. Won't you fire, fire me up? Fire, fire, climbing from the mire. Won't you fire, fire it up? Fire, fire, burning ever higher. Fire, fire me up. Fire, 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 take me higher. Fire, fire, it up. Fire, fire, climbing from the mire. Fire, fire me up. Fire up, baby, come on, fire up, baby, come on, fire up, baby, till we're right on time. Fire up, baby, come on, fire up, baby, come on, fire up, baby, till we're right on time. I start twisting my days away, giving my mind a break, allowing time to accumulate. What was once a seed is now a tree, and the lake which I was waiting in is now a sea. Come as you were before I met you, but notice just how easy I forget you. I know sometimes we all take things for granted, but you act like this is how I planned it. The seed was planted.
That was The Seed by Owl Paws. So some great stuff that we just played. I'm in studio right now. My name is Victor Vaya, and you're listening to We Move Against the Tides radio on KUSF.org. My name is Victor Vaya, and I'm here with Garrett from Natives. Yeah.
How's it going?
Yeah, pretty good.
Still good. Still good. We were here.
We're here, man, having a good time. So you were telling me that I had just heard that you are going to be releasing your EP next Tuesday.
Yeah. We just recorded it and just put it all together ourselves.
That's awesome, man.
Right, so Francois, we're just going to call it Frank.
Okay, Frank.
Just want to simplify it. Frank. we did that one a few weeks ago, and then we did the other three, I think, like the past week or so.
Nice.
So we're just going to put that out on Tuesday. We got a show this Friday, though, at the Rocket Room on Clement.
Okay, yeah.
We're going on at 8:30. And then next Thursday at the Depot at SF State, we will have some CDs with the EP on it.
Is the Depot a free show? Or no? I don't know. I was just wondering to
see. That's a good question.
Okay.
I'm going to say yeah, but I might be wrong.
Yeah, I mean, most of the time, San Francisco State shows are good no matter what, so definitely a good place to go
really
check out
bands.
some good artists. Yeah, absolutely. I actually got a chance to see the Growlers there, and it was just a madhouse. It was great. Yeah, dude, that's awesome. So do you want to kind of talk about, like how, I mean, especially since you guys just started playing recently and so like just kind of came together and it all worked out. How has the process of recording been? You guys jumped into it so quickly.
So, I mean, playing together, it was pretty easy. Nico and Joey, who plays drums, they've known each other for a bunch of years. They're from LA together.
Okay.
Cameron and I have known each other our whole lives. We're cousins, so
nice.
We had it was easy for us. And then Nico and I were roommates last year, so it just kind of all made sense playing together.
Right.
And Nico's been recording his own stuff for a while. I recorded a couple bands in high school, so we just decided to go and record our stuff. And it was pretty like haphazard.
Yeah.
Like we just I mean, it's all pretty raw, but I mean, I think it sounds good.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I've definitely found, at least personally, that a lot of like the lo-fi raw stuff is just the most passionate and best stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Sometimes if you master stuff, it just, you lose the essence.
Yeah, I mean, we don't even know how to do that, so it's got all the essence in it. But,
there you go.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool. Like we, for the most part, everything's like just a couple of takes. Like, I mean, for drums, like we just record at the place we practice at, plug a guitar in and then just have like two mics set up, have like one for the kick drum and then one like overhead mic, and then just like run through the song like 2 times and then one of the tracks is good.
Cool.
And then lay them all over. So I mean, it all happens pretty fast. Like there's not a whole lot of like premeditation or like thinking about it. It's just a lot of doing, I guess.
Yeah, and I mean, I feel like that takes a lot of good connection between you guys as a band. So that's pretty awesome to see that comes out pretty naturally.
Yeah, it's cool. I mean, there's a lot of Nico has a lot of ideas for it.
Yeah.
So he can kind of like direct it, but for the most part, like we all have an input and everything, and it works out well.
So what instruments do you and Cameron play?
Cameron plays bass. I play guitar.
Okay.
Nico's guitar, singing, and Joey plays drums.
Nice. And how long have you been playing for?
I've been playing for 9 years, about 9 years.
Nice.
On and off, and I think it's pretty similar between everyone. Like Joey, I mean Joey does everything. So drums. I don't know how long he's been doing drums. Nico, guitar's a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Cameron mostly plays guitar, but he's doing bass and he's killing it.
Cool.
So it's cool.
Yeah, well, so this is going to be an exclusive, right? Exclusive.
Oh, yeah, very, very exclusive.
First time we played on air, so this is Like the Weekend by Natives.
I just right. Pray to some goddess, pray to the soldiers of the night. I guess that's something, but that don't get me nowhere tonight. Your desire like the weekend. It took me somewhere familiar, but I still ain't been. We talked for hours. You spoke my last happy rain. I swear it was raindrops. You licked them right off my forehead. Got a spirit that's gonna harm. When I saw you and you hadn't changed at all, the door was open, 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 and I could hear you blazing away, blazing away over you. Our chambers are empty, our cheeks are run dry. This star, yeah. Blazing away, blazing away over you. Our chambers are empty, our clips are run dry. We three pistol, yeah. We three pistol, yeah. Blazing away, blazing away. Chambers are empty, our tricks are run dry. We three pistol, yeah, for you.
Hey, you were back. Garrett from Natives. The first song was our new song, Like the Weekend. And then what was that next one that went on?
And the next one was We Three Pistoleros by Local Hero.
Which was really, really good.
Yeah, it was a good
check
song.
them out.
So you have your EP planned out, which is going to be awesome. So I'm definitely encouraging everybody who's out there listening to pick up one of those or download or whatever.
Yeah, download. They're going to be free. They're going to be free, and then we'll have CDs to give out too.
Perfect.
If you make it out to a show.
Nice.
So it's a little physical.
Yeah, so that means that you got to make that incentive to get out to the show, right?
Yeah. Friday, especially. Rocket Room. There's some great bands going on with going on after us. We're opening for. There's also in between bands, burlesque dancers.
Nice.
Especially for the show, and it's the last night with the Rocket Room before they change their name.
Nice.
I don't know what the name's going to be though.
Wow, I had no idea they were changing their name.
Yeah, me either. But now I do.
So that's going to be a good show. So definitely, if you have nothing going on Friday, try and make it out to that show. It should be really, really good. So you're here. This is We Move Against the Tides Radio on KUSF.org. My name is Victor Valle, and I'm here with Garrett from Natives, and we're just hanging out, playing some music. So I was just kind of wondering, especially since you told me how the process of recording went. I have this kind of like theory and this big, I guess you can say pet peeve with
all your stuff.
with heavy mastering on songs. It really, really bothers me. I think there's a lot of artists that lose their main passion and their essence in their recording when they go through and have to do the full studio recording. So how was it to just kind of just jam out and play together? Like, how do you feel on that?
I mean that's all we do. So it feels good. Like I don't know anything else for it.
Yeah.
But as far as mastering goes, I think there could be a time and place for it.
Yeah.
But I don't think there's no need to be hasty with it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm really happy with how our recordings turned out, and that's that's almost like not baseline, but like that was pretty like simple setup.
Yeah, and it sounds great.
Yeah, I'm really happy with how it all turned out. Yeah, but do you want me to talk about like the actual like recording of it?
Yeah. So
okay.
how was the process?
It was good. We just lay the drums down at our practice place, and then
and you guys have the same practice place as Soul Wave, right?
We do. Yeah. We run into them. They're cool guys. I like them a lot. I think they might have one of the bigger rooms.
Oh.
We got one of the small ones though, but we actually got we got a cool one now where we have Bjork looking over us.
Okay.
And
nice.
This big pink balloon that floats there.
So
and it's
like
our
the
source of light.
Balloon, or?
Yeah, I'm sure there's strings. You just can't see them because it's dark. But so we recorded the drums there. We'll just lay those down. We'll have like 2 takes of them.
Yeah.
We'll go home with it. Usually Nico's first at it. He's his stuff, so he's on top of it. He'll have his guitar and his vocals done usually within a day or 2.
Okay.
And then I'll get a call, or not get a call. I'm always in contact with him, but I'll get the word that he's done his bit, and then I come in. I usually don't actually know what I'm playing, so we've realized that this is a good time if we're recording to actually realize or think about what we're playing and like do something a little better.
Yeah.
So like the weekend, it's cool because like we hadn't played it like that ever before.
Okay.
But it was all just kind of everyone like tweaking with their parts when we had some time and could really hear everything. So we recorded. Everything's pretty. I don't know if this is a real expression. Fast and dry.
Okay.
I don't know. It sounded good in my head, but it's like
I think it works. We'll just make it work.
We're gonna go with it. So
just
we
make it work.
Yeah. Everything's like it just takes a few takes. Just lay it down. It's a learning process. Some things sound better than other things, and some things that don't sound as good as other things make it on. Like I was saying, the end of like the weekend. I don't think it sounds good, and I was like, no, so let me go re-record it again. And Nico's like, no, it's okay, like leave it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, like I think I can do it better. It sounds really bad. And he's like, no, like it's good. It has a good vibe. And so there's a meeting point, but
of course,
but it's a cool process. I'm relatively pretty new to it.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of fun though.
So how's your history in playing with bands and stuff been like, especially in comparison to playing with Natives? Like,
This is the easiest thing ever. It made the most sense.
Yeah.
Other bands I'd played in, it was, I don't know, there was just more struggle. There was more.
Okay.
I don't know. This just had it's got a really good vibe between everyone. Everyone's really cool just to step down and let what sounds best for the band come through.
Okay.
It's not no one's really up there trying to take over the show.
Mm-hmm.
It's just really cool. Everyone's good friends. We all hang out.
Yeah.
Before, after. I mean, we've only had a couple shows, so it's not like we've been together super long, but it's just a lot of good vibes.
Cool. All right, man. Well, we're gonna get to playing some more music, but that was Garrett from Natives, so we're just gonna be hanging out, talking a bit more later on. If you're just tuning in, we played their song "Like the Weekend," and their Natives EP will be coming out next Tuesday, so definitely be on the lookout for downloading that online. Or you can, take the extra step and go to their show next Thursday at the Depot, which is definitely bound to be a good time. I'm going to try and make it out. So, yeah. So this next song is Mr. Kind. The song is called Restless Release.
Well, the city's been talking, it's been rumor whispering about people that I used to know. And she says, God, you gotta leave them, don't you know? You can't believe them, yeah, those snakes, they're coming after you. So I'm cutting out the letters, trying to make something better of this time that I waste on my own. So at night, if you come round, oh, I'll be lone, gone from town because I felt it all deep in my bones. Oh yeah, I knew this from the day I was born, crying oh, oh, cast me away. Oh, I forgot to say, oh, I shouldn't be on my way. So I found my direction in the evening's dissection of the coast in my rear view mirror. So if you wanna come and find me, I suggest stumbling blindly, 'cause that's just how I got here. But darling, you can't come too near. Crying, oh, oh, cast me away. Oh, I forgot to say, oh, I shouldn't be on my way.
And if you're not just tuning in, this is We Move Against the Tides Radio on KUSF.org. My name is Victor, and I'm here with Garrett from Natives, as well as Corey, and we're all just hanging out. These last couple of songs that we played, the first song was The Restless Release by Mr. Kind. After that was Coast by Nick Pilgrim. And then just right now, we just played Keep It Up by Blackbird Blackbird. So, Garrett, just going to ask you a couple questions. So I was wondering, and I ask artists every time they come into the studio, what's the first song that you remember hearing that really got you into either playing music or just got you into music in general?
I remember it was Simon and Garfunkel doing Sounds of Silence, and I think it was their Central Park album, or the live recording of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it must have been my dad's. And I just remember hearing that and asking who it was, and he was really into them, and it was someone I'd never heard of, and I mean I was pretty young, but that just kind of stuck with me.
Nice.
That's kind of my first recollection.
And so that's definitely what's been that's gotten you into music and gotten you into playing.
Yeah, I mean that took some sharp turns to other things at times, but that was definitely I think the first thing in my mind that I remember of being like, wow, that's music. Right. It's not just...
That's awesome. And Corey actually has a question for you.
So a little bit of backstory. Garrett and I are actually in Spanish together and have never talked until today, so that's kind of weird. But I really appreciated his answer to, what animal would you be if you were an animal? So I've got to ask you again, Garrett, to repeat your answer. If you were an animal, what animal would you be?
I would be the giant squid. And it's just, great animal. I love the ocean.
Me too.
It goes deep. We haven't even begun to explore all the ocean. And giant squids, they're down in some places we've never seen.
Yeah, I would be an octopus.
Yeah, I mean, they're all good things. Kraken, mythologically, people were afraid of them. They are powerful creatures, but they're also very elegant.
Right.
And they're very beautiful, and water's just a great place to be.
So now you gotta say it in Spanish.
I think it was Aceria el squid gigante. My teacher laughed at me. I don't know if I said that correctly. I still don't know.
So
never know.
You, the audience, can be the judge as to whether that was correct or not.
Whether I should pass.
Whether he passes or not. And we can let his teacher know as well. If you have any questions, also, if you want to, have any shout outs, if you just want to ask us something or say anything, you can tweet us at WMATT Music, at Dubmat Music. So if you have any questions for Garrett or for Corey and I, we'll definitely be happy to answer them. So just go ahead and tweet that to us, or you can leave us a line on our Facebook. It's just type in We Move Against the Tides on Facebook. So up next, we're just going to be playing a couple more songs. We're hitting around, 3/4 of our show, so we just got a little bit more time. And we'll be back talking a bit more with Garrett. This song is called The Bridge by Morgan Manufacture, and it is off the album, single, EP.
Grande.
Yeah. The Bridge /
Some more Spanish?
Love Will Tear Us Apart.
French.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, well, see, that's why I'm not doing well.
Pris par la vitesse de la vie, j'oublie tes yeux qui me souriaient d'ici. Non, les plus jolies choses, je ne les raconte plus en prose. Ton visage caresse les couleurs perdues de ces temps romans anciens qui ne se lisent plus. Non, je ne parviendrai pas à garder tout mon sang-froid. Pris par la vitesse de la vie, j'oublie tes yeux qui me souriaient ici. Non, les plus jolies choses, je ne les raconte plus en prose.
I've never done that in what, but alright, man. Alright, let's do this. Hold it down, check it, here we go. Walk with me.
Our mindset is free like Tibet needs to be. Cowards can't comprehend what respect means to me. It's the willingness to sacrifice for the team when it's easier to turn your back than fight for a dream. 左の瞳に醜いキス年頃乙女と無意味のキス子供ねそれだけはできず Just like アパガリアヤバすぎるスキル I've been so broke almost on my damn kidney But even back then your boy never sold dignity But now getting everything I need Just living free Spitting the beauty of the ugliness vividly 510黒人街長年かけて掴んだ信頼この学んだランダムな表現力の陰で変わった世界を遠足 The exact science where I smash those beats 生活かけた言葉の遊び I'm the same on the station the booth on the street 何がどう変わろうか俺は同じ The exact science where I smash those beats 生活かけた言葉の遊び I'm the same on the station the booth on the street 何がどう変わろうか俺は同じ Kensho Kuma ain't the type to bring the violence Supported by my people like the king of Thailand Like suicide bombers who be dying for God There's certain things we believe We're fighting for y'all キラキラメインストリームなんて蜃気楼イライラから生まれる蜃気楼人気のインチキと比べ差を見ろあの二の安定性自信じろ I was cultivated up in California Spread love for your boy was corrupted on the corner Kuma so functional Punk fools with no honor And we search for a god as you hunting down Osama また感じてきた限界努力のどの字も知らない天才に見せかける君に限り中身詐欺師聞かされてるこちらが恥ずかしい The exact science where I smash those beats 生活かけた言葉の遊び I'm the same on the station the booth on the street 何がどう変わろうか俺は同じ The exact science where I smash those beats 生活かけた言葉の遊び I'm the same on the station the booth on the street 何がどう変わろうか俺は同じ
Yo 警鐘鳴らす検証熊とクラッとくる音出す虎の穴吐いてる無知な目の黒いうちわ壊す壁息急ぐ向こう側グローバル型グルメ味わうアジアンまるでバター匂い立たすテクニシャンシェフは検証生き様を伝承煙の山頂ぶん投げるシャウト言葉や国境は飛び越えるこいつがヒップホップこちら東京から調子はど新鮮な食材の愛好家 Yeah さあ行こうかこれが検証熊見落とすな全てガチめ勝負だ煙い MC このイカれたミックス思わずマジで後押し
The exact science where I smash those beats 生活かけた言葉の遊び I'm the same on the station the booth on the street 何がどう変わろうか俺は同じ The exact science where I smash those beats 生活かけた言葉の遊び I'm the same on the station the booth on the street 何がどう変わろうか俺は同じ
You are now listening to We Move Against the Tides radio on KUSF.org. The first song that we played was Keep It Up by Blackbird Blackbird. After that, we played The Bridge by Morgan Manifestier. After that, we played Exact Science by Kensho Kuma. And just right now, we played No More Girls by Mao House off of the album Light Noise. So yeah, we're just hanging out in the studio. Got a little bit more time. So we're having a good time, just chilling. It's been a very, very tough week. I don't know if anybody can vouch for that. I know that it's been really hard.
I can vouch for that.
I will third that.
It's been a very long and tough week. But we're still here, and I love to be able to be on air and kind of have some, exposure to these artists that definitely deserve it. Like Garrett from Natives.
Yeah. As I was reading your sign.
No, it's all good. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to stare at and look at in here. If you're just tuning in, Natives will be having their EP released next Tuesday. So definitely check that out online. You can type in Natives on Facebook and they'll pop up. And you can also look at WeMoveAgainstTheTides.com, or go to our Facebook when we've tagged them, so you can check them out. So definitely look out for that online. But also, if you're looking to get a physical copy, you'll be having a show when again? Next Thursday?
We're having a show this Friday at the Rocket Room. And next Thursday, we will have the actual EP all ready to go.
Awesome.
At the Depot.
Cool, yeah. So if you guys want to pick up a copy of that, definitely head out to the show at the Depot. I'm sure it'll be a great time. They always have really good shows, and I have yet to be disappointed with any show that they put on over there at San Francisco State. Also this weekend, there is a Stereo Love 5 Winter Wonderland Massive. So it's going to be some crazy trance, house, electro, hardcore, dubstep. It's going to be a massive event. I can already tell. If you're ever looking for something to do over the weekend or during the week, or you have some free time, you can definitely refer to WeMoveAgainstTheTides.com/events. And there is a calendar of our events that our amazing Corey has put together and works with Catherine so hard on doing. So thank you, Corey, on providing this outlet.
You're welcome. It might be a little bland right now because finals been kicking our butts, but we definitely have plans to update it soon, so it'll be jam-packed with different things you can do from all kinds of genres. Please check it out. You won't be sorry.
Definitely. Also, for all of you USFers out there, there is going to be a huge DJ competition tonight. Wow, I forgot. It's tonight. There's going to be a huge DJ competition tonight in the University Center first floor in Crossroads. One of my good friends is actually going to be competing, so it's going to be interesting. I'm going to try and head out and check them out. And there's some great local talent there, so it's going to be awesome. So there's some events for you there. Definitely refer to the website if you want to check out some more events. We also have all of these shows podcasted. We have some compilations that we put together a while back of some artists that we've covered. We have interviews, reviews, columns, previews, the whole shebang. Our staff is pretty awesome.
If you have songs you want us to hear, then feel free to submit a mixtape to our website with, all your favorite bands, your friends. If you're in a band, then please share with us more music. We'd love to hear it.
Absolutely. And you can do all that through the website. Just shoot us a line and we'll definitely get back to you. So I'm going to play some more music for you. This artist actually, I've actually been listening to this artist all week. This is Man vs. Child. The song is called Have You Heard About Patrick Swayze? I'm actually a big fan, and I haven't heard about Patrick Swayze, so that's going to be interesting.
God, I gotta fix my gun a little shirt. But the away lines all become real lines. I'm stuck till I retire. Oh, oh no, I'm on fire.
There on my cross, some lights and some images of pleasure eyes, and I won't be there to stop
You're now listening to We Move Against the Tides radio on KUSF.org. The last two songs we played, we actually just played Have You Heard About Patrick Swayze by Man vs. Child. That's probably the greatest track title I've ever heard, actually. I might just name the website, Have You Ever Heard About Patrick Swayze?
And your first child, have you ever heard?
About Patrick Swayze, yeah. I think we're just changing everything. Actually, you know, so this isn't We Move Against the Tides radio anymore. This is just Have You Heard About Patrick Swayze? After that, we played Swissy by Lemon Party. Some good hardcore punk in there. It's different. It brings me back to my old days. And then after that, we played By the Graves, Not in One Part 1 by Hank Richardson. This is all off of Suitor Club Records. So there's some great stuff that they bring out. So definitely keep an eye on them. And it's just, you know, one person running it. And that's the best way to do it, DIY. So I'm joined in studio by Garrett off from Natives. So we're just going to talk a little bit more. So Garrett, I think, and like I said, I asked this question to most people who come on air as well, but I think it's important, like, you know, you guys played about 3 shows so far, correct? So do you still get nervous before you play?
After 3 whole shows? Yeah, I'm a nervous person. So yeah, I get really nervous. I got nervous coming on this show. My voice was very shaky at first, but you know, I'm getting better at it. With each show, I'm getting better at it. But it's
definitely.
still, I mean, I'm still nervous, and I'm pretty sure. I think nerves are a good thing sometimes.
Absolutely.
You know, not entirely, but you know, I think being a little nervous, it'll push you sometimes to really try and go that extra mile.
Definitely.
Put in the extra effort.
How do you usually handle them?
Beer. No, it's that's a good way to start. I mean, like, yeah. I mean, the first few times playing shows again when I haven't for a while, it's good to have a couple beers because I mean, I go in with it knowing I'm gonna mess up, and then I do mess up, and I feel very fulfilled.
Right.
And but it's kind of like, I mean, I'm not like. You know, and then I can kind of like learn from that, I guess. And then like the next show, it's like, all right, like you had a good time. You don't. Then you can still have beer if you want, but you don't have to.
So what's? I mean, you said earlier that you've been playing for 10 years. So what's kept you going? Like what keeps you going and playing?
Music. Different. Just changing. What I'm listening to.
Yeah.
I've gone through like a lot of different phases.
Right.
I think that helps keep it fresh for me. Like, I'll get really into something and then do that for, I mean, months or a couple of years or something.
Mm-hmm.
And then kind of find something new and then just kind of dive into it, you know, like We Move Against the Tides, you know, just something that'll kind of let you experience something that you haven't before, like kind of show it to you, and then you're like, that's pretty cool, and then you kind of follow up on it, especially with the internet. You can look up anything.
Yeah, that's a beauty.
And then you kind of like make it a research project. Like, I haven't been super studious for the past 10 years with school, but I've definitely been studious with music. So, I mean, it's a lot of just listening.
Yeah.
So yeah, that.
Cool, and just kind of getting your ear out there and listening to a bunch of different stuff that's there.
Yeah, keeping your mind open.
Yeah, absolutely. And you can do that best with WeMoveAgainstTheTides.com. We have a bunch of great new artists and a bunch of interviews. And honestly, the material and the stuff that people send us is amazing. I mean, I think Corey had once said, I can literally empty out my entire iPod and put in local Bay Area music and probably be happy. And really not be worried about, ever getting bored, because there's just so much great music here. And that's what we're trying to expose. And I think, we definitely get some great people who come through. So if you have any stuff that you ever want to submit, or if you're interested in an interview, just visit the website and then contact us, because we're more than interested in talking to you. So we're going to play a couple more songs. We got about 10 more minutes left in our show. So I want to leave you guys out with a bang. Up next, we're going to be playing French Cassettes. The song is called Little Shoes.
Ooh, good one. Very good one.
and that was Shape by Wild Moth. Before that, we played Little Shoes by French Cassettes. So this is Victor on We Move Against the Tides Radio on KUSF.org. We're just going to be finishing up our show in a bit. So I just want to say thank you to Garrett for coming on out. So do you want to talk about some stuff you got coming on?
Yeah, thanks for having me out. This Friday at 8:30 at the Rocket Room on Clement Street, we got a show coming up with The Avenues. It's going to be really great. Then on Tuesday, we are putting out an EP. And on Thursday, or you can download it online, or on Thursday, you can come check out our show at the Depot at SF State and see us there and get a physical copy.
Ooh, physical copy. That still exists.
You know, it's kind of like in the ether. It's not quite there, but it'll hopefully by then.
Cool. Well, this was We Move Against the Tides Radio. You can check out the website, wemoveagainstthetides.com, if you want to look for any more local and underrated artists in the San Francisco Bay Area. I'm Victor Valle, and I'm here with Garrett from Natives, and we're just telling you to have a good evening and keep on moving until next time. Next week, we'll be having Electric Magpie, so we're going to finish off with their song, which is called She Said No to My Love.